Good morning. Welcome back to another trading session live stream. This is Franco with Trading Futures Live, and this is my main screen. Market is about to open in 1 minute. Let me put here the 500. There you go. So we are ready for the trading session. Yesterday we did have a large sell-off in the market. I'm not going to be overly bearish today, although I will try shorts when the dollar is in demand. The dollar is dropping a little bit, but it hasn't gotten to my demand that I have yesterday in 5 minutes. That's 109.9. right now is a 109.09, sorry, and right now is a 109.55. We'll see how this goes today. We will just patiently wait for the setup to happen, and then we will execute the best way we can. All right, so market is off. All right, let's see how this goes today. Good morning, everyone. On the pre-market live, for some period of time I had no sound, so I need to I just delisted the video, and I'm going to add sound from the mic directly. So I will have to edit and then repost it, okay? For you guys that want to go back to that video, what I said on the pre-market. All right, so we'll watch the dollar very closely. Right now the dollar is dropping from its close yesterday. Although I do think these kind of days are not very healthy for any type of asset when it goes just in a straight line, because what it creates is a free pathway to the opposite side, right? So we are up a little bit on the market, 0.7%. I do think we will chop around today probably. We did have a huge sell-off yesterday, minus 5.4% on the Nasdaq. That's a big deal. Market did not like the CPI report. We did have PPI today. It was within the expectations, although the core was not the best result, but core PPI was not within the expectation, but the regular PPI just came within the expectation and showing some signs of deflationary forces, right? The results yesterday on the CPI were disinflationary, meaning that we had a peak in July of 9.1. Now we have 8.1, I think. Let me go check that result. But regardless, we didn't have a higher read from its peak. The higher read was 9.1, yes, in July, and we had 8.3. right, and it's coming down from 8.5. But the thing is that expectations were different. That's why we sold off so hard. Good morning, everyone. Let's get ready for this trading session. Markets are dropping a little bit. Obviously, I'm biased to the short side because of the sell-off we had yesterday, and we can expect some sort of a continuation. But like we do every day, we will wait for the market to give us direction and structure, right? And with this structure, we execute the best way we can, right? So tick chart opened up not very bullish, obviously. We're basically flat. And then we're retracing back down to minus 300. ADQD is steadily going down more aggressively than the tick chart. Good morning, Ayat. I need to fix this in my charts. Let me know what you think about the dark theme. I think the camera looks better on me because of the dark thing. I don't have the screen so bright, just facing towards me, and I think it's better for me to. It makes me more relaxed in trading. Let me know what you think about the dark theme. If you prefer the clear thing, the white background, or this black background. We're gonna test it for a couple more days. All right. So we did have this range here. We're having this range probably on the retest like this. We can find some areas, and I'm gonna go down to the 500 share bar and see if we can short this thing. One more minute for the 7-minute close, and we will obviously yesterday we did have large volume because of the CPI, but if you figure this, let me show you this, right? We did have a classic U shape on the volume, right? Whereas in other days, I've seen more steady volume, right? Yesterday we had this peak at 8:30, obviously, because of the CPI report. Actually, the open was a lower volume candle than that one. But we will compare. It looks like we will have a nice volume today. It's 37. Gonna be a little lower, yes, from yesterday. Lower than yesterday, sorry. So tick chart touched the zero line and start to hold right there. We might need a more time for the ADQD to give us information. We just yeah. I do have this, but template, line color light gray. There you go. And this I want Press white. There you go. And save as default. Yes. There you go. So I do have this area, but I don't have much information on the tick chart. So we'll the dollar is closer to supply than to demand, so that tells me that we might have a larger retracement right here. Sorry about my guard dog. We're pretty much sideways on the 7-minute. We did not create a new low here, right? And we did not create a new high here. So we're sort of like forming a wedge right here. Let's see where it breaks to. So we need to be patient and wait for the price action to tell us what to do. All right, tick chart created a high finally. It went to the positive territory, close to 200. Tick chart, ADQD is just sideways for the last 5 minutes. All right, so tick chart is testing the lows, and it's gonna give us a definitive direction right now. Let's see if we haven't broken the low. For me, it's futile just to take a trade right now, long or short. I don't have information. I need to wait for it to give me information. Now, my trades are not those trades that last the entire day, so I can wait, right? I want momentum. I want number one, I want location, right? I want location, I want momentum, and I want the auto enhancers in my favor. Auto enhancers are the internals and the dollar. The dollar right now is just the same place. I would have to say that it's closer to a supply created during the London session. We haven't broken that supply yet. But actually we're closer to that supply than close to the demand that I have here at 109.09. So in that regard, I'll have the dollar just signaling me that this thing might continue to go up and might not be this area where I want to trade from, right? So tick chart is creating a new high and did not create a new low. So that's another bullish sign right there. That doesn't mean that the market is going to go from here. Anything can change. Right? Actually, we did not create a new high, or yes. We barely tested the highs on the tick chart. All right, the high here on the tick chart was created style 940 and 940 right here is right here. All right, so we broke to the upside. Let's see if we can have some sort of retracement here. So one possibility right now is this. So the dollar tested the supply, right? So I want to try to re-engage this thing to the long side. We haven't broken the overnight. The overnight is right here. There we go. So we're testing the overnight high. Let's see if we can grab this thing. And I do have 62. What is that? 12, 260, 260. It'll be 12, 260. Barely 3 to 1. Yeah. All right, so I do have, oh, this is, there we go. Let's see if I have my account selected. Yes. Okay. So we didn't break the overnight. We did not break the overnight. I do think we have some more room to go up. I need the dollar to come to supply though. If we have some more room, let's see how this goes. All right, so I am going to put an order right there.
Submitted.
I do have an order right there to go to the upside. Let's see how this goes.
Order filled.
All right, so we're in this thing long. We are in this thing long. Our target is not very aggressive, is right here. Let me switch my screen. All right, we're selling up pretty aggressively right here. Tick chart hasn't made a new low though. All right, the 7 minute is all right. We got stopped out from this trade. Dollar did not continue to go down. It's just holding right there. This is very frustrating, but it is what it is. What we need to do. We managed to come to this level, but we didn't break to the upside. We did have some sort of momentum on the tick chart. We haven't broken to the downside. We might have to go to the 133. We'll see. And for that, I do have this one. For that, I do have this area. So we got stopped out where? Got stopped out at 52. Got stopped out at 52. I don't want to try a short though. The dollar hasn't broken the supply yet. I know it's tempting the short because we had such a sell-off yesterday, but the internals are not saying short yet. So all right, so let's get rid of this. And I want to try this one here. Will not take a limit, obviously. We haven't created a new low though on the tick chart. I'm just waiting to fill my order at 33 1/4. We came so close. Now I want this to do this to me, if it ever comes. Yeah, I think it's gone though. If it comes back. Yeah. Was not it was one tick close here. Oh, 1 point. Well, we will have to wait patiently till another opportunity comes out. This one. See if this pivot point holds. I don't see it as strong right now. We might have the second 7-minute here in 2.5 minutes doing this. Probably going down and then going up. Let's go check on the dollar. The dollar back again to the supply. It's right there. All right, so we have a new 3-minute candle. Tick chart at the lows. I might have to wait for the next 7-minute though. For those just coming in, I did have one losing trade, and we're waiting for another opportunity. I am favoring the long side of the trading today. This is just moving sideways here. So it did come to my demand right here, very close, 1 point away, and then it started to back up. My trade was around here. I was considering a continuation pattern to the upside. Now we have a new 30-minute candle and new 4-hour candles yet to see where the momentum is gonna head. It's gonna go. We do have crude oil inventories in 30 minutes, so that's one thing that we need to consider. So the high on the tick chart was 47 right here. 46, 47 right here. This was the high on the, let me show my screen. The tick chart high was here. From 46 to 47, so this one. And the tick low was here, 56. There we go, here. I want to know where the high and the lows on the tick are. All right, so new fresh lows on the tick. At this point, I don't care about the lows. I care about the highs. Very choppy for now, very choppy. So we tried the long and it did not work. The long work right here, but let's see how this goes. Now it's creating a new low on the tick chart. Now it's logical that this thing is creating new lows on the tick chart because it's not making new highs right here, right? So I want to be aware of that. There's no divergence yet. What I'm looking at is the divergence. When this thing is going down, but tick chart is not, then the long is going to be a better trade. For now, we've been sideways since the open in a very tight range. 60 points, 50 points. Let me get rid of all this crap, so it's not much. Yeah. This thing is not going lower. Doesn't look like it's gonna go lower. But right now we're in the middle, so I am favoring the long. Ten was here at 10. There we go. This one opened up at 10. Hey brother. Yeah, I'm trying the dark mode because of the brightness. It's too bright. See how it goes. I did have this demand. I did not have a limit order right here, but it's certainly all conditions are meeting. Yeah, very choppy day. I'm favoring the long though. I think it has the potential. Yesterday we had such a big drop, sort of like a racetrack created to the downside. Yeah, I'm down one. I'm down one. What I don't want to do is just take a breakout, because every time it breaks out it's retracing to the downside until it doesn't. But until it doesn't, we can get burned, right? So no breakout. Oh, okay, gotcha. So you got out earlier. I think it has the potential to go at least the NQ at least 280, 300. So if I will take this trade, it was like it will be like 250 the target. So what I want to see, if this thing is gonna come to my area here, is the tick chart making a higher low. If this makes a higher low, then I will activate the order. If it breaks to the downside, then definitely will not. All right, so a tick chart is creating a new low. Tick chart is creating a new low, so it's a no-no for me. And it might go up, but yeah, I do have the order right there, but it's not set. The tick chart, I don't think we have the momentum to the upside though. Yes, this is a very good area to buy, but no, I'm gonna just stay away from here. It's not I think the area, I think it might need to come down. And we have a new 15-minute candle. 301, yeah. Yeah, from yesterday, right? The POC. 4,000, yeah. Same, it's the same level on the ES and the NQ. Yeah. So it's creating a wedge to the upside. Let's see where this break. If it breaks to the downside or the upside. Now the tick chart has no momentum to the upside. That's why I didn't take my trade. I did have this area right here, but I didn't take it because the tick chart was breaking down sharply. Yeah, it's very choppy. I already lost one trade thinking we might have some continuation because of the type of day that we had yesterday. I don't think there's much supply in the way, but at 300 around there, 280. So I think it's 100 points room to the upside, but it's very choppy right now. So in this market is where you can lose a lot of money if you're not disciplined and you want to take every or breakout. Figure this: he broke out to the upside, sold off. Broke out to the upside, sold off. Is breaking. It broke to the upside a little bit and then it's selling off again. So let's wait for this thing to give us direction. Wow, we've been in a range of from 200 to 140, 50 points for the last 30 minutes. Even though in this high, we created a high on the tick chart, and the low is this one. This is the low of the day on the tick chart. And then we're breaking that low right now. So if we get here, if we get to this demand and the tick chart is not going lower than this low, that's my signal to take the long. Ten 20, we've been in the trading session for 50 minutes. This is very boring, but we need to embrace boring. When I feel the thrill of the market, like I felt yesterday, I felt excited because of the movement. This is my experience, and this is very personal, right? So I do feel when I am too excited about the market, I don't make the right decision. And when I'm too bored, then I can have some boredom trading. So those two extremes for me are very bad. So I want to just try to stay in the middle, right? For me, staying in the middle is accepting that this thing is not moving. There's no way to make money, at least from my system, right? Probably there are scalpers making money right there, but not for me. So I need to accept that and understand that I need the setup to show up, right? And when it comes, not don't get too excited, Franco. It's just one setup, right? One trade. All right, so new lows on the tick chart, new fresh lows for the day. So now things are really changing, I think. Let's go see the dollar. Yeah, the dollar broke the supply. We do have another level right here that I want to pay attention to. And the dollar is continuing to go up. So these are the three levels that I want to pay attention to. There we go. All right. All right, so things are changing right now. If the dollar gets to this another supply of mine at 109.67, I will wait for the market to retrace, and on the retracement I will engage to the short side, and that's going to be right here. We can even include this pivot, right? Where we have such a small position size, we can manage to do that. So we are in this pattern, in this channel. So if I were to take a long right here, let's see. I want to see what's my risk and reward ratio. Wow, it's not even 2-to-1. It's close to 2-to-1. That's not bueno. What about this one? Yeah, same thing. So I would have to come here to have a better risk and reward ratio, and same thing for this one. If I were to take this long, it will have to be right here, right? And probably have a 2. Yeah, it's limited. The upside is limited. And and as this thing is behaving right now, I rather the short. So I'm having a lot of things here. 1, 2, 3 this week, right? All this area. So if I have this one behaving like this, probably there will be a continuation to the downside, but I need more of this demand to be cleared out. All right, so the market is making a new low right here and a new low on the tick chart. Let me see. It's 20 more seconds. Yeah, actually we're creating new lows, so definitely we might have this one, and this will be invalidated, right? We haven't broken this pivot yet. New 7-minute.
Order submitted.
There you go. I have an order set right there. So I have the order set. I'm gonna take 5 minutes off. The order is set. Nothing's gonna happen even I'm here or not. The order is set right there. I'm coming back in 5 minutes, okay? All right, I am back. All right, my order is set there at 161. Let's go check on the internals. So tick chart created a new fresh low. That's good. I just want this not to create a new high. ADQD on the negative side, so that's good. 40 seconds for the 7 minute. Let's see if we can get a feel on this 7 minute. Nice. So the tick chart went to the highs. It might not get to my order though. It might not get to my order. It might not get to my order. So 7 minute is retracing a little bit. I don't want this thing to fill me in when the tick chart is at the 0 line. I definitely don't want that. I want this at an extreme, just representing exhaustion. Now my entire area, if you guys see it here, it was touched already. So it might have to come up a little bit and then retrace back down. Let's see. All right, it's finally going. All right, this is the M&Q chart. We're having some momentum to the upside, but the tick chart is not breaking previous candles, so that's good. The ADQD is coming up, so that's okay. Just wanted to come to my blue box. We came close here, but we didn't fill the order, so now the 5 minute is very young. Sorry, the 7 minute is very young. It's 5 more minutes to go. So tick chart, if they fill me in, I want the tick chart not making a new high. That's all I need. That's all I need. I'm about to get filled. Now, I want to say this. The more time it spends close to my order, the less I want to take this trade. And right now, tick chart is coming back below the 0 line. All right, so I'm canceling this order, sadly.
Order canceled.
I just want to see this going back into the area, and then I'll activate it here. Confirmation. I do think this is a very good area to short from, but my order was here, 61. I wouldn't have been filled yet, so although the area is from 51 to 72. My entry was a 61. At this time, the 7-minute has 2 more minutes to go. All right, so I would have been in this trade. Tick chart is making new highs, so that's good that I took that's good that I took the order off. The tick chart was just doing stupid shit, like doing very sideways here, and not giving me the right signal. So that's fine. I took the order off, and then let's go back to the where we start, right? Oh my God. Let me fix this. Insert. Yeah. There we go. Why I do have this one. There we go. Super choppy day, super sideways day. So let's proceed with cautious here. We can't be overly aggressive. So now tick chart is coming to the zero line and bouncing back up. So that's and we did create a new high. Why I did take my short off, it was creating new highs while this thing was not creating new highs. So I was expecting this sort of breakout to the upside, and then I took my order off. All right, I do have another short opportunity here. The ADQD is certainly not making new highs, so I'm fine. And we can play with the chop, meaning that we will be still inside of this range. But my target has to be around here to be conservative. we might break a little bit above the overnight and then come down. They'll be, you know, I'm fine with it. All right, the high on the tick was here, 39, I think. 39, yes. So this is the high on the tick. And right now it's making new highs, but the tick chart is not making new highs. I wouldn't short in this come back to the zone. I will not short because the tick chart is at it's not at any extreme. So I need this to either come inside and give me a better read. So let me take this off now. So a better thing will be to clear out this thing, meaning coming here, going up, and then boom, we'll have a better path to the downside. One more minute for the 7 minute. All right, 16 seconds for the 3 minute and the 7 minute closing at the same time. 5 seconds for the 3 minute and the 7 minute to close at the same time. And what time is it? Is 10:48. If you see the 4-hour chart, it's not very good to take a short though. It's very bullish. A couple candles right there with a weak and bullish. But we don't trade candlestick patterns. We trade momentum. And right now the momentum is not there to the long side. It's just very slowly going up. So if we come back to this place and then the tick chart does not make a new high, I will activate the order coming out of the zone, right? And I think we will have a pretty nice momentum to the downside. Like, I need to clear this out first. I mean, price needs to be cleared out here. I think so. All right, we took a long trade. We got stopped out. We were almost taking a short trade. I took the order off, would not have worked. So we're -1 hour for the trading session. But we're patiently waiting for the 200 to give us the short. I think we need to clear out some buy orders right there and come back up, and the tick chart giving us a good signal to sell this thing off. There's no momentum to either side. Obviously there are buyers down there at 100. We have visited that point three times already. So for me, this is easy. I don't have a long right there. It's too freaking high, right? So the low will be, so the long will be below 30, 130, and we're at 190, right? The momentum is not to the upside, nor to the short side either, but tick chart hasn't made a new high and is making new highs here in the, so I do have a divergence on the tick chart, and lack of momentum to the long side. Okay, so for me to take a trade right here is just basically waiting for the tick chart to not make a new high while this thing is making a new high. So, and the ADQD is okay, it's just going up on the negative side of the chart. Pretty choppy though, it's like -140. All right, tick chart did not make a new high. That's expected because we didn't make a new high right here. And now that we're breaking to the upside, I want to see this thing not breaking to the upside. The tick chart. Two more minutes for the 7. So what happens if this did not make a new high and the tick chart did not make any high? Well, you don't have any sort of signal, right? You need the divergence. You need this thing to go up, and the tick chart does not, right? That's what you need. If this thing does not break to the upside, I don't have an opportunity to short this thing. I need this to go up. It's a very particular way of trading. Instead of just being in the trade. There you go. Oh. All right.
Order submitted.
Okay, I do have an order right there. If we come back, we're going to be filled in this thing. We broke to the upside, which is fine. I was aware of that. So we did create a new high on the tick chart. No, sorry, we did create a new high on the actual chart, but we did not create a new high here. So that's good. Wow.
Order canceled.
Why this thing is just giving me one contract?
Order submitted.
All right. I should be in this thing. Oh my God. I should be in this thing. And I'm not. I had the wrong position size, and let's see if we can get into this thing.
Order filled.
All right, we're finally in it. So ADQD got to the zero line, now it's positive. That's not a very good sign though. But we broke the overnight high and we're coming back down. Tick chart is at its lows, zero line. Let's see. Just a matter of seeing who's gonna win right now. I already accepted my risk, it's $164, and my trade is around 2.5 or 3 to 1, whatever. Let it play out. That's all we have to. That's all we can do for the moment. It is the 3 and the 7 minute has a bullish pattern being created. But it is what it is. The tick chart did not make a new high, and the chart was doing its thing. If I lose this trade, that'll be all for me today. I will not take any more trades. And I think it's good to take that approach toward trading, because you can make mistakes and just lose a lot of money just one day when you're not making the right decisions, right? So it is what it is. I do have my trade right there. Tell the truth, it doesn't look very good, but it's just, I do have the setup and I have to try it. We're about being stopped out. I accepted the risk, and that's all I can do in this trade. I cannot move my stop, I cannot move my target. The only way I will move my stop is if we are more than 1-to-1. Then I will be more inclined to move my stop depending on where price action is. We do have a new 30-minute candle right now. Let's see if the setup is right there on the 30-minute. Let's go to the 30-minute. All right, so yeah, there is a chance. The 5-minute week is at 188, so that's 188 is around here. 188. It will represent the 5-minute pattern being still bullish, right? So if this thing comes to this area and comes back up, still will be bullish. So we'll need to break to the downside, meaning 77. I'm just talking about price pattern. Tick chart is at the 0 line. That's not a good sign for the location of my entry. Right, but that's all I can do. I cannot do anything. Like, new 7-minute is right there, opening. Three-minute is 25 more seconds to go. If the 3-minute closes down, that'll be a good sign that that's not actually a good sign what is happening right now. That is actually not a good sign. The tick chart is on the 0 line. See if we can have a more bearish sentiment right now. I am in this thing short from 202. All right, so we're touching the 5-minute candle. Let's see if the 5 minutes just turned into a bullish candle. It's 1 more minute to go. There's 1 more minute to go. Let's see. Tick chart pretty bearish. That's not good. I want this thing to be on the upper side of the chart while my trade is working. Because this is a cyclical indicator. It does go up and down. So when it goes down, it's more prone to continue to go up, right? When it goes up, it's more likely that it's going to continue to go down. So the 7-minute wick is working. I will consider to just close this trade and get rid of this position. Actually, the 3-minute, I'm gonna give the 3-minute a little bit of, if not, I will just cut my loss. One thing that I don't do very often, but all right, new 5 minutes. Let's see if we can retest that red line. If we retest that red line and break to the upside, that'll be probably time to close this trade. Yeah. The dollar. Yeah, the dollar's dropping, but yeah, it's dropping big time as well. But it's close to the bounce that we had at 9 in the morning, so it's not very. No, there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna take a full loss. I got distracted here, and I'm gonna take a full loss right here. Like I said, if we do take the so I got stopped out. If we do test this red line again and we bounce back up, I think it'll be a good time to just close the trade. And I didn't do it. I got distracted watching the dollar, but it is what it is. I accepted the risk. Tick chart was not in a good shape either. Good thing is that we just lost $160. We didn't lose a long. Right? We just lost $160 and we keep trying it again tomorrow. I don't know if you guys have any question. I did take 2 losses in a row. I took a long trade that did not work in the morning, and then I took a short trade that was partially working. I never got to 1-to-1, but no, very hard day to trade. It's very choppy. I didn't have many opportunities though. It was just I said in the morning I don't want to be overly like short bias because of yesterday, right? I was short bias, but not like I will put my hands on fire for the short, right? Because we got very oversold yesterday. Like yesterday, I think it was overreaction. Inflation readings were bad. Actually, were bad. But what was bad actually was the expectations. We were thinking that we would have a 7 in front of the number, and we did not. So that's why I think we dropped so much. Well, that's okay. With that being said, I'm gonna just lock in the losses and work on something else, and see you guys all tomorrow for the pre-market and in the live trading session. All right. Thank you. Have a nice day. Oh, if you like what I do, please consider subscribing and share these videos. Later.